is there a victim, and then the victim's family, which have also been victimized. But typically, when there is a family supporting a defendant, an accused person who's been found guilty, they're victims too. And so it's a tragedy all the way around. And it isn't easy for anyone to understand this. I've never, just so that Mr. Fogel's family is clear and Mr. Fogel is clear, I doubt that Mr. Fogel was a monster on any other day except for this day. What he did on this day was monstrous, was something that really is unfathomable, that anyone would drive a truck into a group of people. Most of us just can't really comprehend it, why anybody would do that. And then you hear he has no prior criminal history. You hear the young lady that came and testified, who has been his friend since they were 10 years old, and then for one period of time they were romantically involved, but who clearly still cared about him and was trying to talk sense into a mind that at the time had no sense. There was no humanity going on, unfortunately, Mr. Fogel, in your mind on this particular day. And it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate for Mr. Soto's family, all the people that cared about him, all those witnesses that had to witness that, and now that's in their brain forever. The number of people, because you just didn't you killed Mr. Soto, but the two other gentlemen suffered serious injury due to your action, and you're very fortunate you didn't kill more people. It's just stunning, and I do believe, based on your lack of prior history, just the feelings I got from the young lady that testified, sorry, I can't remember her name right now, your family that clearly all cares about you, that's here, that you're a person who people care about, you're a person who cares about other people, but on this particular night, within the 2-hour period that preceding this event, during this event, you didn't care about anybody. And you didn't think about anybody. And the crime you engaged in is monstrous. There's no other way to describe it than that, and it's unfortunate. But as I stated on December 3rd, as I stated this morning before we began, on count 1, in Florida, when you get convicted of murder in the first degree, the sentence is life imprisonment. That's it. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. As to count 2, the vehicular homicide, I believe that's a second-degree felony with a maximum sentence of 15 years. Is that correct?
That's correct.
I will adjudicate you guilty, sentence you to 15 years in Florida State Prison to run concurrently with the sentence that I gave you in count 1, life imprisonment. As to count 3, driving under the influence manslaughter, you were found guilty. Once again, I'm going to adjudicate you guilty, sentence you to the maximum sentence under that crime, which is 15 years. 15 years in Florida State Prison to run concurrently with counts 1 and 2. As to count 3, which is, no, that was count 3. As to count 4, the attempted murder in the first degree, is that a first degree felony?
It is.
I will sentence you pursuant to the statutory maximum for that charge, which is 30 years, adjudicate you guilty, sentence you to 30 years in Florida State Prison to run concurrently with counts 1, 2, and 3. As to count 5, it's also attempted murder in the first degree. This involves Mr. Tyler. Once again, adjudicate you guilty, sentence you to 30 years to run concurrently with counts 1, 2, 3, and 4. As to count 6, driving under the influence with serious bodily injury, is that a...
It's a third.
It's a third-degree felony. I'm going to adjudicate you guilty. This involves Mr. Sanders. I will sentence you to 5 years in Florida State Prison to run concurrently with the sentences I've given you on counts 1 through 5. On count 7, another driving under the influence with serious bodily injury. This pertains to Mr. Tyler. I will sentence you to the maximum, adjudicate you guilty, 5 years Florida State Prison to run concurrently with the sentences I've given you on counts 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So that's on all counts. And he had how many days credit for time served?
Judge, I'm gonna look. I just pulled that up on my computer here. He has 504 days of credit, Your Honor.
504 days credit for time serves on all the sentences and all the counts. Do you have any questions, sir, about your sentence? Is that a no? All right, you have 30 days to appeal anything illegal. I think I may have already appointed the public defender for purposes of appeal.
Can't recall, Judge, so.
If I haven't, I will appoint the public defender's offices for purpose of appeal. I would ask the Department of Corrections to consider Mr. Fogel for any educational programs, training programs. I get it that they prioritize people that are going to be getting out, but educational programs, training programs, any faith-based programs that they may have within the Department of Corrections that Mr. Fogel could benefit from. Good luck to you, sir. All right. Thank you, everyone.
One last matter. I think when I began, and I asked the court for a ruling on our judgment of acquittal, I mentioned the first-degree premeditated murder. I should have also included that those same arguments we made were applying to the attempted
all
first-degree
arguments,
murder.
same rulings for the same reasons I gave during trial. Obviously, I believe that there was sufficient evidence for all of the charges to go to the jury, and there was sufficient evidence to support the jury's verdict on all 7 charges.
Thank you, Your Honor, for
You're
your time
welcome.
this morning.
All mandatory court costs, as well as the public defender fee and $150 cost of prosecution, are imposed as a lien. Good luck to you, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, everyone.
Mrs. Fogel, I'll give you a call and briefly when I get back to my office.